My name's Aaron, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm reviewing Zoologist B. This is £145 for 60ml. This is sent by Lovely Ryan, thank you so much. So this is a very long spiel with it. I don't know if I can really want to read it out, to be honest. So the top notes are orange, ginger syrup, royal jelly accord. High notes are brum, heliotrope, mimosa, orange flower. Base notes are benzoin, labdamen, musk, sandalwood, tonka, and vanilla. Notes: Zoologist B contains beeswax and bees not harmed in harvesting. Do we have our samples? Do we want to test it on the strip, or we can test it on our skin? I'll test it on my skin. So this is the first I've ever smelled this brand, actually, so I'm quite excited to smell what we smell. So this is an oriental perfume because of the sort of benzoin notes, mixed with the vanillas, mixed with the musks, mixed with the woods, mixed with the honeys, mixed with some sort of top notes. This is very, very sweet. I can smell the white flowers, the heliotrope sort of coming through the middle of it. But this is incredibly dominant in honey, which is why it's called B, I presume. This is a short, round, robust fragrance. It is very powerful and very strong. I did 4 sprays on my arm and this is projecting massively. This has massive projection. The honey note is incredibly dominant. So I'm going to sort of approach this sort of slightly differently, which is, I think if you are going to buy from this house, you want something very different. You do not want to smell like a commercial fragrance at all, and you want something very signature which nobody else has. So this, I'm going to put my mind in that sort of thing. I think this is technically very good because it smells massively of honey. It smells massively of vanilla, benzoin, a little bit of soft wood compounds, and some musk on the bottom. The musk support the honey and the heliotrope, but it is not much of a top note actually. The top note is dominant in sort of a citrus, but it isn't sort of like you are getting a top note and then you're going down to the base. It's not a story, it is just a short, round, robust fragrance giving you very sweet orange combined with honey, combined with floral notes, combined with wood. It is quite a similar story. It is not very complex. It is not taking me on imagination. For some reason I'm not connecting with it emotionally. So that's the problem I'm having. And the reason I think is because it's not dark. And this, from a very personal point of view, I feel would be lovely with some sort of slightly heavier compounds. To me it seems to be just very honey. That's all I'm getting. On to my final thoughts. I think this is an excellent honey fragrance. This smells of honey. This smells like you are opening a tub of honey and you're smelling fresh honey. It smells of the summer. It smells light. It's got a light airiness to it, which is given from the white floral notes coming through. This is unisex. I can't really imagine any sort of male or particularly a female gravitating. I think it is just a unisex, and I think it is a story, and I think that you would love this, and I think sex of the person doesn't really come into it. It is very strong, so this is absolutely worth the money. I think you're going to get a lot of wear out of this. I think you would get 8 hours wear out of it. I think you're going to get a minimum of 2 feet projection, and I think you're just going to get clouds of it. And with niche perfume, you tend to get interchanging notes, and you tend to get things moving around. I think this is excellent. So this is a story. This is like more like this. I think is not really like a fragrance that you're buying for a fragrance. I think this is a story that goes along with it. I think the person that would use this would like to tell them about the fragrance and would love to tell them about the brand. And I really think that the person that would buy this would love the company and love what they're producing, which is, well, the smaller houses, you sort of, if you love one thing, you'll love the rest of them. Personally, it's too sweet for me. So on a personal level, it's too honey, too dominant in honey, too dominant in white floral, and not enough woods and musks. But that is a very personal thing. That is not a criticism at all. I'm going to mark this. Now I'm going to mark this slightly differently. I'm going to really try and remove myself out of it. I think this is an 8, and I'll tell you why it's an 8. I think it is, for what it's saying, I think it fits the brief perfectly. I think the price is fantastic for it. I think the longevity projection is excellent. So this is a technical masterpiece. This is a story thing, but it is not going to be suitable for everyone. But I think you know that. If you are buying the brand, you know that this is your brand, this is your special thing, and you're going to get really, I don't like that, I like that, that smells nice. Can anyone smell honey? I can smell sugar. And I think if you love that, you will absolutely love this. But it is not for me at all, because I like things that are very dark, very heavy, pulsing and throbbing. This is just a very lovely honey fragrance, but I don't really like this much dominant honey. To be honest with you, I would love this sort of blended with some other things, but that is personal, as I keep saying. So, I hope you love this review. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I have some news as well. Whenever this video goes out, I'm going to be giving away, on the Saturday that follows this, a 10ml of an up-and-coming fragrance. I might release it with the old packaging, or I might release it with the new packaging. I'm very undecided, but it's finished. Chris has smelt it, and he was telling me today, when are you releasing it? So I'm going to do a free 10ml sample with every single order. So you'll be getting that. That is worth £30. Yes, the notes in this up-and-coming fragrance are, I make a coffee tincture. It is coffee, tobacco, musks, and sort of sandalwood. And it is sort of, and it's got some filth in it, but not enough. It is a really lovely day fragrance. It's very lovely, actually. So it's, yeah, so that's going out free with every single order, because I love you all. My news this week is I have moved from, or whenever this goes out, we sort of film a week, 10 days in advance. I'm moving my factory from Liverpool to, I have found an amazing place, 10 minutes walk, maximum 10 minutes walk from me. And they do, so I will be packing and filling there, and then they actually deal with distribution. So I'm looking into them distributing for me as well. So I'll pack it, they do it, tracking numbers, and I'm going to be doing my own tracking numbers from now on. So yes, and working on my own. And so tomorrow we're shipping everything from Liverpool to Manchester. In a great big van, and then taking it upstairs. But it is very exciting to take control of my business in this way. Yes, it is the way forward for me. Also, I may have found a little shop, and I'm very, very nervous of this sort of, I'm very prudent with money and very scared about letting people down, actually. So I'm looking at this shop in Eccles, and it is completely just empty, but it's needs to have the wiring and everything put in, but they may allow me, because it needs so much work doing to it, to have rent free and to completely redo it. And then I'll have a little shop where I'll be doing perfume classes and selling all my stuff, and I will be selling completely differently. And the shop will be, I want you to come and have a personalised consultation where we talk about your lifestyle and we choose a fragrance for you, and you can buy or not buy, it is up to you, but I want to bring back really good customer care. And there will be some stuff there which you cannot buy online, because I make so much. I would just love to have one or two really special stuff, and you have to come to the shop for it, and you have to have a personalised consultation. I would love that very much. It makes me very happy to meet the people that are purchasing my stuff. So hopefully that goes ahead. It's very exciting, it'd be very, very cool, and that to me is a full circle moment. Actually, this is one that is a thing. When I was a little kid, one of the things I used to do was I used to pretend to make perfumes and put them in my shop and label them and put them in a little book, then have my family come and pretending to buy it and give me 2p for whatever it was, and then I would itemize it. So this to me is fulfilling massive childhood dream, and when the shop is done and I walk in, just that to me will be quite phenomenal. And I will document it. I will document the whole thing, so the building process and what it looks like now, and then as it goes through, and then buying more things. I'm so excited, and that is a direct result of people supporting my brand, and that means that I'll be taking on people to work in the shop, which means I'm providing employment. So again, thank you so much for supporting my brand. You are starting to change people's lives, and I am forever blessed and happy for where my life's going. It's all down to you. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon for a fragrance review.